Today I will be mostly helping Molly with her structures and doing a bit of digging. So we started off by putting a straight line in. Molly got her little straight line tool and we used our feet to measure where we wanted the first poles to go, and then just carried on using our feet as our sort of measurement all the way along and got all of our poles in, so on the one side, and then we did the exact same thing opposite. We put them in at an angle so that they were sort of angling towards each other, and then once we'd got all of the, that's something you don't need to see in it, that backside view. Nobody needs to see that. Oh dear. Once we got them all in, we then started to tie them. Did we tie them first, or did we put the, no, we put the cross braces in and then we tied them. And I'll stop waffling now and let you watch us bimbling along. So before I start digging, I thought I'd take you on a quick tour of what my plot is looking like now. Under these first cloches are the cabbages that Mike gave me. Then I've got another few rows of potatoes that I've put in. My wheelie bin's died on the floor. No, my wheelie bin's got my good compost in it. I took it out of where the pink carpet is. I took all of my compost out of there and put it into that bin, and then I've just been filling the compost bins up with stuff out of the garden, out of the allotment. This first little bunch of plants is onions that Mike gave me, and then there are beetroot that Mike gave me, and then under those cloches are the cabbages, more cabbages, and then the lettuces that Mike gave me. And there's also a purple sprouting broccoli that Ali, my other neighbour, gave me. Then under the next lot of cloche are the mange tout that I grew from seed from home, which I think you're going to get a close-up of in a minute now. I'm just covering these over because I don't want the birds to nibble at them just yet. So it's just a little bit of protection before I put the structures up. And then under this second lot of cloches are my boloto beans. That again, I'm just protecting them from the pigeons just for the time being. I don't know if the pigeons would want to eat them, but I thought I'll belt and braces. I don't want to lose them. And then I've got a couple of squash and a couple of courgettes that have been given to me by kind neighbours. I've got so many kind neighbours up on this allotment, it's unbelievable. And then next to those I've planted 35 chard, which Molly tells me is far too many, but I grew a load from seed and they all came up, so I'll probably use them as little lettuces to begin with, and there are some more lettuces that Mike gave me. And then once I've used up quite a lot of the chard, then I can do them as cut and come again when I've just got a few left. This is my rhubarb that I brought from home, and then also I've got a couple of gooseberries that I brought from home, and then these 4 fruits in the corner, I have no idea what they are, so if any of you know what they are, I'd love it if you could tell me in the comments. I think there's some sort of currant, but I really don't know. So yeah, and then my greenhouse is, I've got some more carpet in there that I've brought up from home, old bits of carpet that I can use to keep the weeds down in the winter. I dug over my greenhouse a bit more, just to tidy it up really. And now I'm doing some more digging. So every time I come up, I just redig a little bit more of the ground over. So what happened after the last time I updated you guys was Ted came along and used his plough to plough up the ground for me, and then came along with his rotavator and rotivated it, and it's just made my life so much easier. So each time I come up, I do as Sean James Cameron says, do a little and do it often. So I just dig a section over every time I come up. So I'm just digging over another section now, getting that ready for me to plant up something else. So yeah, that was a quick update on what my plot is looking like at the moment. Yeah, I'm just going to carry on digging now, and I think I'll take you back to the greenhouse at home in a moment. So I'm back home again now, and just wanted to give you a quick update on everything that I've got, or the things that I've got left in the greenhouse now. So I'll just flip you around and show you what I've got. Okay, so those are my parsnips. They're not looking fabulous in all honesty, but hey ho. Over the back there are some more lettuces that I grew from seed, and they're doing okay. I've just transplanted all of my fennel, so these little pots here, these are all my fennel, and I've got quite a few. I've got some sunflower seeds here. Carrots, they're doing okay. I've just planted some onion sets that one of my allotment neighbours gave me. This bunch of herbets are a bunch of seeds that I found in my garden. I think they're runners, I have no idea really. I don't know what runners look like because I've never grown them before, but I think that's what they probably are. But I just stuck a load of seeds that I found in the garden in a pot, and they're coming up. So I've got some more beans of some sort there. This is my butternut squash. They're looking okay. I've been hardening them off, so I'm hoping to get those in the ground pretty soon. And some more sunflowers, some more fennel just hiding in there. This is my celery, which has been a bit of a success story this year, so I'm really pleased with how they have come out. Very disappointed with this echinacea. One seed, I did have 2 seeds germinate, but one has died, so I've just got 1 echinacea, which is pretty rubbish. These are my delphiniums. Again, disappointed. I've got 3 in these 2 pots here. Just 3 have germinated, so that's a bit rubbish. Those are my peppers. They're looking pretty good. I've got a ton of nasturtiums. It was weird actually. I grew these. I put these ones into soil that was from my garden, and then I did a whole nother bunch of nasturtiums in potting compost, and the ones that I did with my soil have come up, and the ones that I did in the potting compost, only a couple have come up, so again pretty disappointing. These are my garlics, which don't look very good on the surface, but there's quite a lot of root activity, so I don't know, I'm hoping that that's a good thing. And then I've just got 3 surviving cucumbers so far. That one, I don't know what happened to that one. I'm leaving it there because the stem feels firm, even though the leaves are a bit rubbish, so you never know, it might come back to life. And then I've got a couple of Monge 2 left that I didn't have room for. And then down here on the ground, my onions are a complete disaster. I don't know what's gone wrong with those, hence the onion sets. So those ones are spring onions, and these ones are just normal white onions. And that's a rosemary that I took some cuttings of. And then that's some more beetroot. I planted those ones from seed. They're looking pretty good. And then those are the tomatoes that Mike gave me. Good old Mike. So that is a quick update. There's my poles ready to take up to my allotment to get my structures up. I've got some more up at the allotment as well. So I think we will say that's a wrap. Cheerio for now, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.